sun is out. Sunglasses are on. Good morning, piggies. Hey guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe and keeping well. So as you can see, we've got a couple of new additions on the farm. We've got a couple of Tamworth weaners that we bought a couple of weeks ago. The idea is to obviously fatten them up for the freezer, but it's actually nice to have pigs back on the farm because I used to breed Gloucestershire Old Spot pigs. I used to have a small herd of breeding sows, but it sort of did turn out to be quite a bit of work. And with everything else that's going on the farm at the moment, I sort of gave that up. But I think I might pick back up on that again in the future because the Gloucestershire Old Spot, which are my favourite breed, they're endangered now. They've got the rare breed status. It's a shame really because pigs are so much fun. They're such a great animal to rear. So yeah, I'm really pleased we've got some pigs back on the farm. It's great for the kids to see where their food comes from, you know, do the whole from A to B type thing. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Love having pigs around. They're a lot of fun. My favourite animal. So we're still not combining. Harvest 2020 has yet to start. I think, you know, a combination of the fact that it was all spring drilled and the fact that we've had a very strange year, it's probably going to be September before we sort of make a proper start on the wheat. I think the barley will probably be ready a little bit before then, but right now, this week, we're not combining. But the thing is with farming, you've got to sort of keep that ball rolling, keep the wheels turning and try and be one step ahead. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get ready for the drilling season. I'm going to take some seed, some winter wheat seed over to farm 2, so then that's there ready for a few weeks time. May as well be prepared. Also, I think if conditions will allow me, because we've had a bit of rain over the last few days, I would quite like to make a start putting some compound fertilizer on some of the set aside ground that's to be drilled this autumn. It sort of gets that job out of the way, also clears a bit of space in the shed. But right now I'm going to get the John Deere out with the trailer, start loading up some seed to take over to farm 2. So I can only fit 4 bags in the trailer. They're quite awkward sized bags. So quite wide, so I can't fit 2 rows in the trailer like I can with the fertiliser bags, which are a lot narrower. I need 7 bags in total, 7 tons taken over to farm 2, so it's going to be 2 trips. I'm heading over now, so I'll unload these when I get there with the Sanderson, and then I'll just have to head back to the main yard to get 3 more bags, just the way it goes. For those of you wondering, it's about a 15-minute trip, so it's actually not too bad, not too far to go. A little bit annoying, I've got to go twice for the sake of 7 tons of seed, but there you go. Good old Sanderson. Not quite as comfortable as the JCB, but she's a good workhorse anyway. back for the other load. Sunglasses are on. So I'm spreading some compound fertiliser, some P&K fertiliser on some of the ground that was left set aside last year. This will be drilled up with wheat this autumn. So P&K, that's potassium and phosphate. This goes on pre-drilling. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. The sun has made an appearance, which is nice. We've actually had quite a bit of rain over the last few days, which is no bad thing. It's obviously stopped a lot of people who were combining, but it was definitely needed. Help the grass anyway. So you saw the TW20 in my last video. Me and Dad changed the power steering pipes and did the gearbox challenge. That's his favourite tractor, the TW20, but for me, it's this one, the 7710. Absolutely love this tractor, definitely my favourite. It's got a good aircon as well, that makes all the difference. Remember to turn the valves off on the hydraulic pipes, because this old girl does have a tendency to leak out a little bit, and the amount of times I've been caught out just getting off the tractor for a couple of minutes, it's all seeping through, and yeah, clearing up a big load of fertiliser isn't exactly what you want to be doing. Turning into a nice day. I think Dad's out in the TW20 rolling his his airstrip. So I think I've got a bit of battery left in the drone, so I might send that up, get a bit of footage of the TW as well. So that's 2 Fords in 1 video then, so that's all right. Doing my afternoon check on the sheep. So yeah, the ewes are looking well. Putting a bit of condition back on after having the lambs weaned off, which is good. So I had a phone call from my cousin Will a little while ago. He calls me up every now and then. We get on really well, me and my cousin. For those with Instagram, I thoroughly recommend you go and check out his account. He puts up some great posts, really insightful. He's a bit of a forward thinker, my cousin, and he's he's just a downright funny guy. Red Hill Farms is his Instagram name, so go and check him out. I'll drop a link in the description below. Anyway, he calls me up. I think he's just, well, obviously because of COVID and everything, we actually haven't seen much of each other over the last few months, and I think he knows that we sort of haven't started combining yet, and I think he was just checking in, making sure that I'm not too stressed, and that everything's sort of okay, which it is. I think, you know, it sort of made me think really, and it was really good of him to call. And obviously made sure that he was all right as well, but it really just sort of made me think that, you know, farming can be stressful, especially this year. I mean, it's been such a tough year for a number of reasons, what with COVID and then the drought and even the bad weather we had in the autumn. It's just been one thing after another, it seems, these past few months. But it just made me think, you know, there's a lot of people out there in farming who are finding it very difficult. It can be stressful, it can be hard, you know, mentally. I think, for me personally, I do get stressed. A lot of people say on the comments, oh, you're such a chilled out, relaxed guy. And for the most part, I am. But I do get stressed out, and it's normally just about silly little things, you know. But with farming, it can be very stressful. And I think my best piece of advice to everybody who's sort of struggling is just try your very best to remain optimistic. Whatever will be, will be. You know, we can't change it. We can't control the weather. We can't control this, we can't control that. Okay, so we haven't started harvest yet. It's going to be late. The yield's not going to be very good. But ultimately, what's more important is, you know, your mental well-being. So the fact that it's not in the shed now doesn't matter. It will be in the shed soon. And even with the yield down like it will be, nothing is worth getting overly stressed or overly worried about. So yeah, I think we just got to remain optimistic and just sort of keep our heads up and carry on. You know, keep calm and carry on. It really is all we can do. I'm certainly going to try harder myself to not get so stressed out with the little things. So before I sign off the video, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been subscribing and watching the channel. I'm getting close now to 5,000 subscribers, which to me is just absolutely crazy. So thank you so much, guys. I'm really glad you're enjoying the videos. What I want to know is, where in the world are you? Where are you watching from? Please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. So yeah, thanks for watching today, guys. Remember, if you like the video, give it a nice big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell as well, because that notifies you when I put a new video up. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.